And speaking of pranks, the one I was like, these are all like told to us, but there was one that was there, and it was right after a movie. We were rolling pretty deep, right? To this movie, it was like 10 of us.
Well, what prank was it? The pizza one?
The pizza one.
Oh yeah, that was pretty funny.
It kept going for a day and a half, no?
Yeah. That prank went forever, dog. It was the prank that kept on pranking. Well, I don't even know if it was like 10 people deep. It was 2-3 cars full to like, you know. No, it was 3 cars full.
Mexican style.
You know, and Mexican style. There's a lot of cats. We pull up to Domino's and we're like, you can't eat at the Domino's. So we just ordered like 15 pizzas. So it's just like boxes stacked 15 straight up. Boom, 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 boom. And we all pitched in or whatever. And we all eat. But then there was a lot of leftovers or whatever. But there's this Domino's right there by Arthur's house. And when we're like, Dick, it's 3 a.m. Wouldn't it be funny if one of us just knocks in Arthur's house and is like, here, I'm here to deliver 15 pizzas. That's $160 because that's how much I think it was. It was like some expensive.
Yeah.
One. And you're like, well, I didn't order them, you know, type of shit.
Yeah.
It was funny. And the thing was where it's like, well, you know, they're not going to just believe it if we're not wearing anything. So we asked a driver if we could borrow his uniform. And he's like, well, I don't have a shirt. Like, the shirt is just a blue shirt because that's what they were wearing at the moment.
Yeah.
Here, but I have an extra hat. So he gave us a hat, and we're like, Dick, we're ready we're legit. It looks legit. It looks like a real delivery. So we all pull up, boom, boom, like to your neighborhood. And we're like, hey, let's first do it at this other house. And Pancho's like, because that's his bro, he was kind of like, nah. And out of nowhere, he's just like, fuck it. And he just starts kicking. He just starts kicking the fence.
Yeah.
And nobody comes out because we see the TV on. And then he starts kicking the fence. And the lady comes out and says, what do you want? Nah, I didn't order those fucking pizzas. Get out of here. And it just was like, oh, whatever. That shit didn't work, whatever. But we were all still in our cars fucking cracking up. You know, we're laughing. Now it's the main course for it's Arthur's house. So I think he walks up, like, because there's stairs before your door.
Yeah.
He walks up the stairs. And he kind of bitches out, and then he just puts the pizzas down.
Because, okay, you gotta mention also that my dogs were going fucking insane.
Yeah. Right, you have 2 huge Rottweilers or pit bulls.
No, I have pit bulls.
Pit bulls. And the pit bulls are waking up the neighborhood.
The whole neighborhood is waking up. Because these idiots decided it'd be funny to wake up the whole neighborhood.
Well, we didn't know. Your dogs were going crazy.
Always impressive.
And then lights are coming on, and we're like, oh. And then he kind of was like, and he's just like, kind of like, fuck this. He puts the Domino's down, rings your doorbell, and runs. And then we're like, you know what? Nobody's going to come out. Fuck it. And we all just take off because, you know. And then I drop off somebody and then come back the same way, and I still see the Domino's pizzas are there, and we're like, whatever.
No, they weren't.
No, they weren't there.
Because
Because you guys rang the doorbell. I got out of my room. Right. And my mom, that's okay. Well, I'll tell this part of the story, but do you want me to tell this part of the story?
You can tell this part and I'll say the rest.
Okay. Because all I remember is that I'm getting.
Because this is the other side.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm just in my room. I'm asleep because it's 3 in the fucking morning, and all of a sudden my mom comes into my room and she's like, like in Spanish. Let me translate it into English. She's like, "What the hell are these people dropping off pizzas in front of my house?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And she's like, this guy with some big ass teeth.
El dientudo.
Yeah, but I'm saying it like in English.
Right. Just,
like that's the one figure she caught from the whole thing.
Well, that's the only one she could see, right?
Exactly. So she's like, there's just this big tooth motherfucker coming and dropping off pizzas. So that's the first thing, and she was really upset. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I was here the whole time. Why the hell would I do anything?
Did you have an idea that it might have been us?
I think I had an idea like 15 minutes in when I actually started waking up. I'm like, oh, you know what? It's these idiots. Because I was like...
I think your mom saw
But she threw me off. She threw me off because she said, like, all my friends, no offense to my friends, they're the big dudes. So she saw this guy that looked like a pizza delivery boy. And she was like, oh, well, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? Like,
you pay for these items?
And the way she described him, I didn't know anybody like that. So I was like, fuck, who left this shit?
Well, you would have known it's like a fat dude. You know it's nasty.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't a fat dude.
Yeah.
It's Vito fucking.
But I think you mentioned she said she saw my truck. Or she saw a truck.
She saw a truck that's picked me up before because No, she saw that old vehicle that you had.
No, it was my
Blazer.
truck.
Or was it the truck?
Yeah,
Or was it the
at
Blazer?
this point.
At this point, I'm already in college at this point. So
Oh.
just know that.
Well, you might have been driving the Blazer.
No, I'm driving the truck because I
Yeah.
always drove.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. So it was the truck, and she recognized it, and she's like, "Was it your friends?" And I'm like, "Well, I don't know. Let me see. And I think I was gonna. Did I text you? I don't even think I did. I was just.
You
like,
didn't
know
text
what?
me till the morning after.
Yeah.
Oh, you called me and then like he called me at the house and I was like,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm like, this and that's just like, just play it off, dog. And I'm like, I think he knows already, but he told me to play it off. They're pressing charges.
Oh yeah.
No, I'll say that. I'll say
Okay, you
that.
say that part. Because anyways, I got woken up in the fucking middle of the night. My mom was pissed at me. I didn't know what was going on.
But your mom kind of went on a rant, then went back to sleep, and you were kind of like, "Fuck my
No,
friends."
but she still kept at it until I found out it was you guys. Then she was like, "Okay, whatever." But
She wasn't, and I'll let you know why, because I
Okay.
remember. The thing was, I still was working with my dad. I wake up and I go to work with my dad, and that's why I guess I didn't have a phone. You called me and I didn't answer, and you called Adrian. And when I got home, Adrian was like, "Dick, Arthur called." Like I got home just to eat, like in the middle of the workday. Arthur called, dog. His mom's pissed as fuck, and Adrian was kind of like trying to make me worry, and I'm like, "What?" Yeah,
I'm a
dog.
great actor, though.
She said that she called the cops. I was like, "What the fuck?" And in my own head, I was scared for a second, but I'm like, "This was bullshit." And I just called you, and you're like, "Hey, bro, was that you guys last night?" "Yeah, it was us. We thought it was funny, but I mean, like the whole joke didn't go through. He did knock. You know, like it would have been funnier. I think your parents would have appreciated if the joke would have been
the
done right."
comic genius that I am.
The thing was,
I'm up at 3 in the morning.
the thing was, is that his mom felt like his friends show up and just threw a bunch of trash.
Stack. He didn't.
Right.
No,
Right.
but still, it was still trash.
Yeah.
It was trash. It's not like
There was some pizza in it.
it's the top ones had a full pizza. Just to let you guys know. But the thing was, your mom's thing is like, okay, if it is your friends, that's fine. But do your friends think this like
It's
this house?
okay to
It's
drop
okay
trash on my house.
to drop like? Do you think like? Do they think you're trash? Do they think like? Do they respect you that much? Maybe they're not really your friends. You should rethink your friends.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and all that shit. And Arthur was saying this to me, and I'm like, "Fuck, dog, it's really serious." Of like how much his mom is mad at us, but not really. Like it's not serious. Of like, oh, they're gonna press charges and shit. You know. And before this was like, oh, you know what? Before I knew it was you guys, I told her to calm down because she was gonna call the cops and stuff. Like, hey, fuck that. And then I told her, no, you know what? It's just probably my friends. I'll pick it up. Don't worry about it. Then she's like, okay, well, tell your friends that your house is not a trash can and all that.
Yeah.
And we're like, you know. And I got a talking to from Arthur, and I'm like, yeah, for my bad. It was stupid, but it was funny.
Right? You gotta give me that. You gotta give me that.
Arthur was like,
3 in the morning, dog. No one's awake.
and I'm like, wait, Arthur, there was pizzas in there. Did you throw them away? He's like, yeah.
So
I
I'm
just,
gonna want to get those back.
I was just like, Dick, you threw away a bunch of good pizza, dog.
Now we're not friends.
That's where trouble was.
But I thought it would be funny to call Julio and tell him,
Oh, I forgot about
hey,
this. Yes.
your brother's in trouble. His mom's calling the cops, and
His
she
mom
knows
ID'd
who it
him,
is. Fool. And I called Julio, and he used to live right by Arthur's house back
Oh, for
then.
real?
And that's when
Yeah.
we were kicking it heavy, dog. Like, we were, like, kicking it, like, all the time.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, hey, bro, Arthur called me, bruh. He's like, what'd he say? Dick, fool, his mom saw your brother, dog. And she's mad as fuck, bro. She said she wants to press charges, yo. And this was like, what? But it was a joke, fool. I'm like, yeah, Dick, I thought so too. But she's taking it for real, fool. She wants to press charges. And this was like, I don't live that far from a walk over there. I'm gonna knock. I'm gonna apologize for. I'm like, Dick, for.
No, because remember he said, I'm gonna take the rap.
No, wait. I'm gonna get there.
No.
I'm gonna get there. I'm like, Dick, fool. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna just apologize, like, Dick, fool. The cake's been baked, bro. It's a wrap. She's mad if you go over to the house, fool. She's just gonna call the cops and they're gonna come and just get you right there for trespassing now. And this was like, nah, fool, it's not even like that, fool. And I'm like, I think your brother wasn't even in high school yet, was he?
No, he was in high school.
Well, he was a
High school.
freshman,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was probably a freshman. And I'm like, Dick, and I'm in college, dog, so this
Yeah.
is fucking, you know, if you think about it, it's like, this is fucking ridiculous. And I'm telling Julio, like, dude.
3 a.m., dog. 3 a.m.
She said she doesn't care about all of us. All she wants to do is get the guy who did it. She wants to get your brother. Your brother's gonna have to take the rap. And then this was like, no, dog. Nah. He's like, I'm gonna take the rap foot. I'm gonna go and tell her I did it, and then I'm gonna go to Arizona, dog. I'm gonna run away. I'm like, chill.
I knew that was gonna run to Arizona.
I'm gonna just take off, dog.
I'm out. I'm out.
The thing is that he was tearing up for like he's emotional about like.
Well, yeah, because he was worried about his little brother.
He's like,
dog.
Dick, he's a good kid. He's in high school. That fool could do shit with his life. He's like, something like this could fuck up his whole life, dog.
Yeah.
You know, and like at one point I'm kind of laughing to myself, but I'm like, let's see how much this goes. And then I'm like, Dick, nah, bro. And then he's like, nah, I'm gonna just take off. I'm sure if I apologize, she'll understand. And I'm like,
and I had to call you, or we were talking or something. I'm like, dude, don't fucking have him come to my house. There's no need for that.
Nah, I don't think so.
I would have though.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, when he like if Julio fucks up, he'll go and he'll fix it, dog. You know? But that shit was just funny, and then it got to a point where it was just kind of like
sad
because he actually really felt bad, and he felt bad about his brother, and then and I told him, nah, it's a joke, but fuck it, I'm gonna get somebody else that was involved, for somebody else who was driving. I called the homie little Aaron up, and I'm like, hey, bro.
I don't think he was driving.
He might not have been driving, but he stacked the boxes up. And
so that was enough to press charge. We were dumb motherfuckers.
You're in high school, dog.
When they told me about this, we're like, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
He used to do this shit all the time.
Oh, I was on the told Aaron, nigga, you can't go to jail for that shit. What's wrong with you?
No, I remember one time he called me because he wanted to say that, hey man, they caught me in the car with a gun, and now I'm in jail.
No, I'll say that. Say
that one after.
I'll say this one later.
It was just dramatic, dog.
I think I like playing pranks, but not in the way of.
But you're not intelligent enough to do research, because I was like, wait, what do you want? And then
maybe you didn't fall for it. A lot of other people did.
Yeah,
we fell for it.
It's like you get one phone call. Why didn't call me, dude?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to break you out, dog.
The thing was that was funny is I called Aaron up and I'm like, Dick, it's a rat. You folded the boxes. You're an accomplice.
I threw you under the bus. It's done.
Hey, dog. I didn't rat you out, fool. It was Pancho, dog. He's diming everybody out just to scare him, you know. And that fool's like, what, nah, dog. Whoa. Dick, your sister's gonna get fucked up too, dog. She was driving.
Because Aaron still lives by me, huh? Yeah.
Everybody lives like around your little radius, fool.
Yeah.
They're like, they've seen the car before, they fucking traced it, whatever, dog. You know, you just keep bullshitting. And this was like, what?
That's when I get a call.
No, dog. But
Aaron actually called you?
I didn't tell him. I actually clicked on him, then called it to the one to Julio.
Yeah.
Then I called back to Aaron, and then I told him I was joking. But I let him sweat it for a while. He was sweating it. He was like,
He asked me.
hey, fool, you think I could get arrested?
Could I get in trouble for stacking pizzas?
Can I get in trouble for stacking pizza
He's
boxes?
like, nah, dog, you're good.
You know what? I think Aaron...
How many bricks were in them?
The thing is, like, everybody tells you don't be an accomplice, and Aaron gave him the shirt that he wore. It's like, you gave him the shirt. You might as well have just delivered him your fucking self.